Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Winters, and I want to talk with you today about the undergraduate diet, which is a diet for overcoming inflammation in the body. So why do we need to overcome inflammation? One is high blood pressure, two might be high blood sugar, three might be just any kind of aches or pains that we're having that inflammation is a part of. So let's talk about just what is inflammation. Inflammation is, on a cellular level, is stiffening of the cell membrane. And that's important for a couple reasons. One, the cells have to get nutrients into the cell, and we have to get toxins back out of the cell. Also, the cell membrane has to be healthy because on that cell membrane sits receptor sites for all of our hormones. So receptor sites for insulin, for testosterone, for serotonin, all those things have to dock into a receptor site on the cell and then make something happen inside the cell. If the cell membrane is not healthy, then those receptor sites will be stiff, the hormones may not find the receptor sites. So you may have enough testosterone, you may have enough serotonin, you may have enough insulin, but the cell doesn't work properly because the cell receptor sites aren't working right. So that's a big reason that we need a healthy cell membrane. And a healthy cell membrane comes from healthy fats. For one thing, that's why the diet recommends such things as grass-fed beef versus grain-fed beef. The fatty acid ratio in grass-fed beef is so much healthier and very close to the fatty acid ratio in the cell membrane. And so the diet is based on having a healthy cell membrane. So healthy fats are very important for a healthy cell membrane, and decreasing sugar. Sugar upregulates an enzyme called PLA2, which is essentially the guardian for the cell membrane. So the more sugar we have, the stiffer the cell membrane is, the less ability for hormones to work right, the less ability for nutrients to get into the cell, and toxins to get back out of the cell. So we need a healthy cell membrane. And that's what this book is all about. Now, the book has lots of information in it. One of the things, too, that we have to do to reduce sugar intake is actually reduce grain intake. Now you say, why? Well, there's a sugar in grains called amylose. As soon as that's broken down by the amylase in the saliva in your mouth, by the time it hits your stomach, it's the same as sugar. So the glycemic index, or how fast sugar goes into the stomach, is the same for white bread as it is for white sugar. So we have to get grains out of our diet to reduce inflammation. So the book has lots of food lists of what foods are on the diet and not on the diet. It has lots of information about natural sweeteners that you can use to make things taste good, even though you're using a different kind of sugar than you may be used to. It has food preparation tips. We've got a 30-day meal plan that you don't necessarily have to follow exactly, but it gives you a lot of help in making this diet a practical reality. There's lots of great recipes in here. I'm telling you, there's some really good foods in here, really tasty stuff that you can eat. You just have to make it a little bit different. Sure, it requires a little bit of work, but if you want great results, this is the diet that you need to be on to get those results. We've had people have dramatic shifts in their blood pressure and in their blood sugar in just a short time using this diet. One person recently had blood sugars of 240. A week after the diet, they had blood sugars of 120. Amazing difference. Another person that had been on the diet for about 4 or 5 months told us that this month that they had their first menstrual period, normal menstrual period, without any pharmaceutical assistance in 10 years. This is a person that wants to eventually have a baby, and it's going to make a big difference for her health as it is for yours. Now, other people overcome cholesterol issues, high blood pressure issues, and let's not forget pain issues. Pain is generated as much from mechanical things out of our alignment in our spine, but just as much from biochemical stress to the body. And so reducing inflammation can even help you with pain issues. So for our people that really want to get well, we recommend this undergraduate diet. And you simply need to ask Megan or Debbie about the book up front. And it's a great book. It's written by one of our mentors, Dr. Patrick Flynn, and his staff. I can't recommend this diet enough. Take it serious and change your life. Thanks.